Meeting your exact copy is never easy. Believe me, I know. Mr. Boimlers, you showed great bravery and ingenuity down there.
Thank you, sir.
I just wish I could keep both of you. Starfleet Command feels our missions are too complex to have the added complication of two identical crew members. I'm afraid one of you will have to return to the Cerritos as an ensign.
I should be the one to go.
Huh? All right, works for me.
Whoa, wait, I thought we were both gonna step forward, and then, like, you'd go, oh, I should be the one to go. Nah, I'm gonna stay. But what was that nod? I don't know, I just thought we were doing a copy thing, but thanks, man, that's really big of you.
Hey, I wish I could be on a ship that's exploring and solving science mysteries instead of non-stop fighting.
Like on the D?
Exactly. Damn, do I miss that ship. Enjoy it while you have it, Bradward.
I will, sir. Hey, Cap, the name Brad just feels kind of meh to me now. What do you think of William Boimler?
I love it! Hey, you like Romulan ale?
Ah, I can learn.
Computer, play Nightbird.
Welcome, everyone, to Deep Space Pride, a gay Star Trek podcast. My name is Johnson. I'm one of your hosts, and with me is Mike Thurlow, my co-host. Hello, Mike. How are you?
Hi, Johnson. I am good. How are you doing today?
I am fine. I'm doing okay. Things are at relative baseline, which is always
death and dying is the baseline that we're talking about.
Yeah, that's honestly the most that I can ask for, but I mean, nowadays anyway. But yeah, here we are. Or
just to give people context, that's what you say in our Slack chat when we're throughout the day.
Oh, I want to give you like a status update on how I'm doing throughout the day.
Yes.
Yeah, usually it's like I'm drowning and dying.
Dying.
No, today was productive. It was just busy. It was very busy. And I am tired. What about you? How was your day?
My day wasn't bad. Had some meetings, but went to the dentist.
Fantastic. Tell us more.
I got my teeth cleaned.
Oh my God. Did you have any cavities?
No.
Amazing.
Nope. Just a good cleaning of my teeth. They actually still you can, they still hurt a little bit.
Oh, from the rigorous cleaning?
Yeah. My hygienist is very thorough and digs in there. So
I may need to get to know your dentist.
I like her. She's good. She's really thorough. But otherwise,
fun time.
And then I had a meeting later this afternoon after the dentist, and that went well too. So have a plan of action for September on a project. So that's good.
My day was just like back-to-back Zoom meetings. One of those, the usual. So
just clicking from Zoom meeting to Zoom meeting to Zoom.
Yeah, it's like one of those situations where there was one meeting. I was like, all right, sorry, it's like 2:59. I gotta go because I haven't gone to the bathroom in 3 hours. So, it was like
I've not moved my butt
to
from
the
this
bathroom. And then I ran back, and then it was a minute late for my next meeting. So.
Seems pretty par for the course. Hashtag agency life.
Yeah, no, definitely par for the course. This is how it is. Though I haven't, I was saying to someone today, I was like, I've been in the agency world for a while. It's never been like this where it's like so many back-to-back meetings. I do think it is exacerbated by remote work. It's like every small thing needs to be in another meeting because you can't just pull someone aside and have a conversation. But, that's the world we live in. Though I mentioned today, someone was like, oh, I'm going to be in New York soon. This is a coworker. I'm going to be in New York soon. We should grab drinks. And I was like, why? Why do I need to see you in person? But, it's fine.
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
I understand. So it's fine. This is fine. How's the rest of your week looking? Anything
it's
fun or productive?
No, everybody's going on vacation. I've already had mine, so it's nice because it'll be a quiet week and I can get caught up on some things. And
Yeah, someone to bother you.
yeah, no one. One of my bosses is on vacation. My other one, pretty much, we just, he'll reach out if he needs something, and then, yeah, it's just me catching up on some things. I would really love to have an empty inbox.
Oh my God, I love it when it's 0.
Yeah, that's my goal. I really want to go through and just transfer all of those things into some sort of tracking thing that I can just empty out my inbox and be done with it. So
yeah,
that would be the goal. But also next week is September. I can't believe it.
I know. Oh my God, it's gonna be the holiday soon. It's all over.
Yeah. Are you doing anything for the holiday?
Oh yeah, I'm going to Chicago for the long weekend just to see a friend. I don't know what we're doing yet. He was like, "Do you want the touristy stuff?" And I was like, "No, I don't want the touristy stuff." He was like, "Do you want to like?" He was like suggesting like, "Oh, let's take a boat tour and like see the architecture of the city." I was like, "That sounds really touristy." And he's like, "Yeah, because you haven't really done much in Chicago." I'm like, "No, I don't want to do that stuff." So I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll just sit inside and stare at each other. I have no idea. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You should scout out the city for places to eat for our trip to Chicago, to Mission Chicago, Star Trek.
Oh yeah,
Start
well,
planning
good
that out.
segue. So we do know that Paramount CBS officially announced Star Trek Day. What is it? September 8th?
September 8th is Star Trek Day, yes. But no, we were just talking about Star Trek Mission Chicago.
I understand, but I was trying to segue into kind of like
the worst segue ever.
It was a very strong pivot. I did hear you. I mean, I have nothing to say about I don't have nothing to say about Star Trek Chicago because there are like what four confirmed guests right now, and it's in April, which is basically in 10 years. So there's really not much to say about that. But yes, our plan is to go, but that's
hence why we were talking about Chicago, because you can sort of plan our restauranting and things like that.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
But yeah, so Star Trek Day was announced today, for September 8th.
Yes. So that's after the holiday.
That is after the holiday.
Do you have any predictions?
Well, I mean, they did say some sneak peeks and some surprises. So
I'm 1,000% positive we're going to hear something about Strange New Worlds.
Well, so we've got a new logo for it. We've got the we've got the logo for it, or the title, the way that the title is, written out.
The font.
The font, yes, it was.
Yes, font. I love typography.
So we have that. So I think that's going to be center of focus. Also,
cool.
There's been some talk on the internet through several news channels about Prodigy launching, I think, October 12th.
Yeah,
unconfirmed. October 21st. Nobody can confirm the date.
It is not confirmed yet. No.
It apparently is on IMDb or something like that,
which is definitely to be trusted. Not.
But so I imagine we'll find out what's next after Lower Decks.
Yeah, I think that time it kind of makes sense with the Lower Decks schedule, more or less. I think
more or less, yeah. I think that probably falls right in line with. That probably wasn't a huge leap. They're just probably thinking Prodigy is the next one, and it's going to pick up the week after Lower Decks ends. So,
well, we don't even know how many episodes Prodigy is going to be. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, the Discovery is definitely this year too, so it might be. Yeah.
I mean, they may not be. Discovery may not be this year. They literally just finished wrapping the show.
Yeah, but usually post-production, there are sometimes shows like they're still in post-production even when it's airing. So the first few episodes are probably in the can already, and then they're just still wrapping up like the last few.
My prediction, though, I think we're going to see Strange New Worlds this year, and not.
Prodigy was announced. Not Prodigy. Discovery was announced for 2021.
Yeah, but things change because they did almost. What was it, like 10 months of production on this season? So we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, Strange New Worlds wrapped up a while ago. it's people are definitely looking forward to it. Also, it would give them more time to work on Discovery since it just wrapped, and so maybe
I don't know. I disagree, but these are all just shots in
these
the
are
dark. So
all
we have no idea.
these are all who knows? Yeah, who really knows? But my feeling is we're going to see Strange New Worlds before Discovery.
Oh.
And we may not even see Discovery until after Picard, which would be
What? Where are you? How's that even make any sense? Picard didn't even. Picard specifically had a 2022 announcement date. Discovery is 2021. There's no way they would pick Discovery after Picard.
We'll see.
All right. Do what? Do you have inside information?
Like they've never changed the date of release of things. Like that.
No, they do, of course, but I seriously doubt they'll change out the order that much.
Well, we'll see. You know, clearly someone struggles more with change than others. I am comfortable with change. I would be.
Oh no, I'm totally comfortable with change.
I would perfectly love to see Prodigy followed by Strange New Worlds. I'm totally fine with that. I mean,
well, I don't have a problem with it. I just don't think it's gonna happen. But again, we don't really have that much to go off of, so it's all guesses.
We don't. So that's on the 8th. So I guess there's also some musical piece that I saw a brief mention of. I haven't really gone to the website. No, there's something musical that's happening with this day as well. So I don't know.
So are you gonna actually watch a panel?
On the 8th, I don't know. It's. I mean, honestly, that week is super busy for me, so I don't actually really know how much time I'm going to have on that Wednesday.
The 8th is a Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll probably get the news and then decide if it's worth. I mean, obviously, as soon as the trailer is played for that day, it goes out to all of the social medias, and so you can kind of pick up things like that. And yeah, I can watch a 2-minute trailer or whatever, or
for sure. Click
the highlights. But that week is incredibly busy and full, and it's all gas after Labor Day. It's all gas.
It's all what? Oh, for the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's all gas, as in like it's all like warp speed ahead.
I understand. For the holidays, I'm asking. Is it because of the holidays that get so busy?
No, September's coming. I mean, things are ramping up. We, think that weekend. I mean, that weekend is packed with work for me, and for both jobs, and and then when you have a shorter week, inevitably things come up, and so it's gonna be it's gonna be a busy time.
It's gonna be busy.
Busy. Hit the ground.
Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not really a panel type, but I will definitely be watching the trailers, whatever teasers or trailers or whatever they release.
Yeah.
And let's listen to you. Hopefully it's more exciting than the 55-year mission. So
there we go. Well, I mean, this is an officially licensed, sanctioned thing, so I think there'll be lots of news and lots of good stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, but I will probably have to watch it on the flip side,
on demand.
Yeah. Or we'll have to talk about it because that's Wednesdays when we normally record. So we'll just have to talk about it.
That's true.
And get caught up in the moment. So, or we could do like we did with remember when? Oh yeah, I remember almost a year ago. So we're up to almost a year. We did watch the Discovery.
Oh my god, yes, our 1-year anniversary.
Yeah, we did watch the Discovery trailer together for the first time, and then did our thoughts right after. So
yes, I remember.
So yeah, maybe we'll do that again this year, because that will actually be the 1-year recording episode.
Look at that. Funny.
So there we go. More on that probably next week, because we'll have to figure out what we're going to do for our anniversary.
My mind is not there yet. We'll see what happens.
I mean, it's only 2 weeks away.
I understand.
Okay.
Cool. Well, why don't we transition into talking about this week's Lower Decks episode? Kayshon, his eyes open.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Rutherford, Tandy.
What do you two think we should do?
We two?
I don't know. This isn't really my... Well, actually, these are Excalbian bones. With enough friction, they break down and become acidic.
Which we could use to cut through the wall paneling and access the engineering subconduits.
And those run the length of the ship.
Honestly, we could have bypassed all the scary stuff by using them from the start.
What? Why didn't you say something before? Because you guys were in charge.
Okay, the escape pod should be down this way, if that's still the plan.
It is if you say it is, buddy.
Stay alert, stay alive.
Damn!
So, Mike, I told you I only saw this episode one time. And this is last week. So things are a bit fuzzy. I know you watched it 3 times.
At least 3 or 4 times, yeah.
Including a final rewatch right before we started recording. So
Yes.
There we go. So Mike, what'd you think of this episode?
I definitely like this episode better than the opener. You know, I mean, it's degrees of good or better, but other than that, you know, the best part about episode 1 for me was the opening scene. But this episode has a lot going on, and it's got 2 stories running simultaneously. One on the Titan with Boimler, and one on this collector ship with Mariner and Jet Manhaver, and who joins Beta Shift as sort of Boimler's replacement.
Right.
Who's also very different, very similar to Boimler, but also a little bit stronger.
A little
like
bit different.
A little more confident, like a little more bossy.
Less screaming.
Yeah, a lot of fighting between him and Mariner. As the opening scene plays out in the
the
never
sonic shower
before
scene. I like the
scene.
sonic shower scene.
We've never seen a sonic shower, and now we have in Lower Deck.
No, we've seen a sonic shower before.
We have?
Yes, we have in Voyager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Yeah.
So
we
yeah,
haven't seen
you know,
much of the sonic showers, but yeah, we've seen it before.
Well, you know, we get so I think one of the things that's carried over from the first episode is Mariner's still pissed off at Brad for leaving. Bradward.
Yes.
And she's also very comfortable being in charge and bossing people around, and
it's her natural state of being.
Yeah, and doing things her way, and
Jet is also similar in that he's also, I mean, obviously he has a different approach, but he also is the take charge type.
Yes,
and he expects people to follow.
Yes, and I did enjoy halfway through they realized, oh, maybe we should ask the rest of our other ensigns who are here.
Yeah.
You know, Tendi and Rutherford. So I thought that was a nice switch. And actually one of my favorite lines in the and of course I can't remember the exact stay alert. What did Tendi say as she's going into the tunnel? She says, stay alert.
I don't remember. I watched it a week ago. Stay
alert, stay alive, or something like that. So I thought that was really, and both Jet and Mariner were like, hey, okay. So that was one of my favorite lines from there. But you know, everyone on the internet is just going crazy over this collector ship.
I know. Like we talked about, I'm a little bit less. I like it when the Easter eggs are kind of weaved into the story and plots. Yes. But if it's just kind of in the background, I appreciate it. But I don't really. I'm not the type to freeze frame. And
we don't freeze.
There were things I was curious about, like I like the Spock 2, like you know, fossil essentially. I didn't know what that was, so I was like, what is that? Because I've never watched the animated series and I have no intention to. But I was just like, oh, I was like, it has to be a reference to something. I just don't know what it is. So then you
looked it up, and
when I looked it up, I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah, so there's that. I mean, I noticed a few things on this last watch too. Obviously, I didn't go through, you know, Aaron Harvey in Camp Kittimer, also of Infinite Trek, put together 50 of these items from the collector ship,
right?
Which is incredibly impressive. I mean, wow. I mean, he's also an expert on the animated series, has written a couple of books on that, I think, and so, you know, I didn't even, one, the graphic was so so small, and yet I was looking at it on my phone, so I was like, but that's impressive to go through and find 50, at least 50, and I think there was probably even more than that, but I did pick up on the game.
Right. Yeah,
I
so
picked
pick
up
up
on
the game.
Odo's bucket. There was a trombone. There were a few other things. I'm trying to think. I imagine that Roman statue was probably from TOS or something.
I don't know.
So yeah, there were a number of things in there. Obviously Spock's bones. I didn't have a clue about that either. I've only watched a couple of the animated episodes, so I've never watched the whole series. But again, like you said, like I pay attention more when those Easter eggs are weaved into the bit of the story.
Right. Yeah. But it's cool that they're there, because people love that shit. So
yeah,
it definitely, I think, excites the fan base, and that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it also shows how much, even though this is a comedy, how much both the writers and the artists love Star Trek.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is not something that was probably, all these things were not written into the script. I imagine that this came through the drawing and art part of the process. Spit it out, Michael. So I think that, I think knowing that the animators on this show are Star Trek fans and really are all these deep cuts is pretty amazing. So that's that's the adventure with Mariner, Jet, Tendi, and Rutherford, and Kayshon, the new character who gets made into a doll within.
I know that's kind of random, but I was like, oh my god, this is like more swag to sell for people.
Yes, yeah. The internet exploded on that as well. With someone did I saw a finger puppet today of that.
That's cute.
But I'm sure that we will be seeing a Kayshon teddy bear
of course,
somewhere. So
yeah, I saw it. I was like, all right, it's more merchandise.
And they did a really nice job. And, obviously he's Temerian. It's from the episode we learn about the Temerians from Darmok in Again.
The children of Hamar.
The children of Hamar?
Hamar.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Okay.
Now let me look it up just to make sure.
I didn't actually.
It's been a while since I watched Darmok, so.
Yeah, I was actually going to get to it, but I ended up watching The Most Toys, and then Sarek came right after that, so I watched that, and then I didn't jump ahead to watch Darmok this week, but so, and I did want to, but so that's that's the A plot, I guess, because I mean most of the main characters are in that part of the plot, and then we get to go over to the Titan.
The children of Tama, also known as the Tamarians. There we go.
Okay, all right, there we go.
Tama. There we go. Thank you.
So the second half of the other part of this episode was Boimler's adventures on the Titan, and he seems to be screaming a lot.
Oh my god, there's so much screaming. I would.
There's a lot of him. Yeah, there's a lot of screaming.
Yeah, you experienced it firsthand in Vegas.
Like yeah, exactly.
There's everything. But I really liked the scenes where we see Boimler just being very much a fish out of water on the Titan. Like he's just like very nervous, like with the pack leads and everything that's going on. He's just like kind of whimpering the whole time. And then when he's in the senior staff meeting, he's like taking too many notes, and it's just so him. And I think it just really exemplifies how he is just a different kind of breed than everyone else. And then, but then later on, when he's like, when he's with the other officers, the names of who which escape me, I don't even know if they're all named. I just really liked how they were kind of making fun of all these Enterprise D next gen callbacks.
Yeah.
And they were saying like, oh, Wrecker must have been so bored on the D or whatever. with the string quartets. And I was thinking, I was like, I like the string quartets. I mentioned that to you. I like the string quartets. That's actually some of my favorite scenes involve like some of the talent shows in 10 Forward. And then Boimler later was like, I like string quartets or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like, which got us talking about that scene in Sarek, where Sarek, great scene. Sarek, when he
shows up and
sheds a tear during
during the performance,
the Mozart night, which wasn't Mozart, it was Brahms, but I'm just saying they were playing a Brahms piece when he cried. But I love the 10 Forward string quartets or whatever the classical shows they put on. So I just think that Boimler is just very different from the rest because he's just like, like he wants to explore and do science, and like that's a kind of boldly going that he likes versus what everyone else's perception of being in Starfleet meant, and I really like that.
Well, and they all came around and said, "Yeah, I joined for studying Moss or something like that," and I thought that was good.
Which is totally a TNG thing too. You had these like scientists that would specialize in really random fields.
The Titan is a frontline ship and is facing down the Packleds and doing all these what did he say? Highly serialized, highly dramatic,
I don't remember this line.
Boimler? Boimler gets back and says, it's a very highly serialized, highly dramatic
oh my god,
or that's something to that effect. I can't remember.
That's like Star Trek now.
So it's definitely sort of poking fun at the seriousness of other shows versus obviously
it's so serious. It's like
versus the
universe is always at stake.
Yeah, exactly. Versus just the fun and excitement and comedy of Lower Decks. So
right.
So there's that, and then I think it's you don't catch on to it until the end, but Boimler does talk about Riker's twin, and
I know. Okay, so we should definitely talk about this because it's obviously like a major plot point. But I'm curious, as to, we haven't talked about this, so this is the first time we're discussing it. Honestly, I thought that it was a bit of a cop out. Like, I enjoyed obviously the reference to second chances. I think that's when we discovered Tom Riker. But I was also kind of like, okay, they basically want to eat their cake and wait, what's the idiom?
Have their cake and eat it.
Have their cake and eat it too. Right. They want to like have Boimler still be on the Titan. Thank you for your English expertise. They want Boimler on the Titan, but they also want him on the Cerritos. So I'm kind of just like, all right, it's fine. I mean, I thought it was personally, I thought it was a bit of a letdown. I don't know how you felt about it.
I mean, I thought it was, as Rutherford said, very typical Boimler to have something like that happen to him. So I think the difference here is obviously that they are identical up until the point when they, they're transported away, which is literally like a minute before they meet themselves. So there's not really this huge difference like there are in the Rikers, right? So it's, you do kind of get a clone of yourself, but apparently the one that's come back to the Cerritos is the copy, not the original, if there is such a thing. So
I don't know about that.
But then, so he is sort of the copy, though. It's interesting to see that William Boimler is a different character when he comes back. Like he's already different. So it's weird to think that, I don't know. I feel like he's actually the one that's the copy, not the Brad that goes back to the Cerritos. But I thought it was fine. Right, it was funny. I thought it was, it was typical, very typical Boimler, and it was just, it's comedy. It's it's not going to have any in-universe earth-shattering effects.
Yeah.
Other than it would be, maybe it'll be cool to meet an elder Boimler in Picard or something like that. So
oh my god, that'd be so weird.
or
be
maybe
interesting.
there'll be a mention of him if Riker comes back on Picard at some point, and there's a mention about
That'd be amazing.
William Boimler. That would be pretty cool. Or even Brad Boimler. Who knows? Who knows what he'll become as he kind of continues to grow and develop as a character. But I thought it was fine. I thought it was, it was unexpected. I was surprised. By it.
I was very surprised that they basically resolved it so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what was missing from the first episode, to be honest.
Right,
Other than Mariner's Miranda class USS Macduff opening scene, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the rest of the episode lacked that Black
Boimler. It didn't have
Black Boimler in a way that was kind of disappointing. And less than a lot of people thought that last week's episode was the best episode ever. So of Lower Decks, I thought it was. I definitely thought it was missing
that. I need to think about where
I don't think it was. I think I enjoyed
it. It was good.
I
liked it.
Yeah, it was good. I would say it was standard good for Lower Decks. I don't think it was the best Lower Decks episode ever.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I did hear a few people say that, and so everyone has their favorite episodes. I probably wouldn't go back. I would go back to the first scene and watch it again because that's kick-ass and funny and good. But the rest of the episode definitely missed Brad Boimler, and so I'm glad that they got him back as quickly as they did. I'm glad they didn't draw this out. I don't think that. I mean, Jet's an interesting character, but I don't think he's a replacement for Brad in any sense of
no.
Of the plot. So
well, Mariner agrees with you because once she sees Boimler, she's like, "Hey, it's my friend." I was like, "Oh my god!"
And you know what? I actually rewound it this time. I didn't realize when she says that she actually slaps Jet in the face.
Yeah. She's like, "Get out!"
Yeah. No, she like slaps his face, and he's like this. It's hilarious. I rewound it to watch it again because I heard the slap, and I was like, "Oh." And did she really slap him? And she did. She like put her basically palmed his face with a slap. Jet.
Yeah, he was out there pretty quick.
Yeah, Jet. Backs away and backs out of the group. But yeah, I'm glad that they're back. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow's episode where we'll get to see the four of them.
Paris.
Oh, and Tom Paris. Yes.
Wait, what are you gonna say?
No, I'm excited to see the four of them back together on this.
Oh yes.
I think Tom Paris is on there. Great.
Come on.
No, it's fine. I'm not that excited about Tom Paris. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. I'm excited about Tom Paris.
No, I'm not gonna get excited about Tom Paris.
No.
No, it's just not that exciting.
Honestly.
Although, since we're talking about Voyager, I mean, Tuvok does end up on the Titan.
What?
In the books.
Oh, in the books, which are they canon? But that's fine.
Yeah, so that would be interesting to see that, but he so far has not showed up on the Titan, and Deanna was missing from the Titan this week completely. So
I know. She's counseling.
There was another counselor in blue on the bridge. Some interesting.
Well, that's on the Cerritos bridge.
No, not Miglamo. Although he was on the bridge. No, on the Cerritos, on the Titans bridge, there was a new counselor.
Oh, really?
Or someone sitting in that chair that Deanna would normally sit.
Yeah, is that necessarily the counselor's chair?
He was wearing a blue unit. He had a blue under tunic, so he was
Like
definitely sciences. What?
Like sciences?
Could be
science officer.
Yeah.
I feel there's only like one counselor per ship.
Well,
so who knows?
No, there's no way one counselor could counsel 1,000 people, or how many people are on.
I don't know. We haven't seen like multiple counselors. We've seen many doctors in sick bay.
I'm sure there's more than one counselor. Yes,
I've never come across that in any TNG or any Star Trek episode.
Maybe not in the episode, but definitely in the novels. There's been some reference to other counselors.
Oh, okay, the novels again.
Yes. In fact, on the in the Picard novel with Deanna and Riker, there were multiple counselors.
All right, again,
so there we go.
Canon? Question mark?
Yes, no question mark. There's a Picard novel. It's canon.
I don't believe it's canon until it's in Memory Alpha, because all the novels, including those quote unquote canon novels, are always going to be in Memory Beta, because until we see it on screen.
Oh, and I forgot that Memory Alpha is Star Trek sanctioned, right? It's got that seal of approval.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Paramount.
The thing is, if it's in a novel, I feel it's very, like, to me, it's very dubious.
The way that the novels are going, and obviously new novel 3, a trilogy of novels is coming out this fall that kind of sums up or resolves all of the discrepancies between the literary Trek universe and the television Trek universe. So
I mean, those have never been canon, like just the literary ones, like Destiny and things like that.
Yeah, and I understand this series is wrapping it up and bringing everything back into equity with like Picard and Lower Decks and Titan and all that stuff.
Because it's veered too far off. I mean, the Destiny novels were written way before.
Oh yeah,
Picard was announced.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, it's definitely no. So that's happening. But the way that the new novels, all of the Picard, all of the Discovery novels have been written, they've been in conjunction with the writing staff on each of the shows. So
sure. Yeah, I just
there's a lot more tighter. There's tighter integration now between the novels and the television series. It's looked at as one production sort of now.
I don't know. We'll see.
What do you mean? This isn't like a debatable topic. This is what happens behind the scene. We'll see.
No, I know there's like I understand that they consult the staff. I just don't really know if I would consider it like true canon.
Well, canon is, and let's not beat canon over the head with itself. It doesn't really matter. It's all part of Star Trek.
In any case, we can move on. Well, is there anything else about this episode we want to talk about? We talked about the collector ship. We talked about
Sonic Shower. Kayshon is back to his normal self. Although I did like the little scene where Miglamo, whatever his name is, goes into sick bay and wants to play with the doll, and it clearly says on there, "This is not a toy. Do not touch it." And Tiana has to yell at him not to touch it.
We get Captain Freeman who gets her assessment, and she's told that she micromanages.
Yes, and one of my favorite parts of this was she's not asking anybody. She says, "I can't believe it. No one here would think that I micromanage," and then everyone's eyes dart in a different direction, like all in unison, and then they all go back to work. It's just hilarious.
She's such a micromanager.
She is a huge micromanager, and this proves that she will continue to be, because this away team became a shit show, supposedly. So anyway, there's that, and then Kayshon is back to normal. He tries to pick up someone at the bar, and she gets up and goes away. Oh, and there is a quick little scene that I thought was interesting. I think that there's a gay couple, or there was someone at the bar in a blue uniform, human, looked vaguely male.
Okay.
With their hand on a Vulcan in Red's shoulder, and I thought that they both looked male, and so I interpreted that as a gay couple in the Cerritos' 10 forward.
Sure.
So I did sort of catch that.
Okay. I didn't see that.
Well, I mean, you've watched it once. You can go back and watch it again and pick up on some of these things. I'm sure you'll find more to bring up. So but there we go. That's Kayshon, His Eyes Open, episode 2 of Lower Decks.
Yeah. I believe we're already 2 episodes in, but September's around the corner and the year is almost over. So there we are.
I mean, it's 2/3 over. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
2021 is flying by.
It is. It is. Okay. All right. Well, that does it for this episode. So why don't we move on to a bit of off topic?
Okay.
Cool. So, Mike, what else other than Star Trek have you been watching?
I have I don't know. I don't think I've shared this with the podcast, but I've been watching. I noticed Alias on Amazon Prime one day. And,
Yes, Elliot.
which I watched on its original run. Have not watched it since.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, you did.
I may or may not have. I don't know. I may still have the DVD collection in.
Oh my God, are you serious?
In storage. I may.
Oh my God, the DVD.
It is one of my favorite shows. It is primarily why I love Jennifer Garner, even to this day.
Oh my God, she's great.
So
I feel that was also kind of like the start of like JJ being a serialized storyteller.
Yep. Yeah.
Because it was Alias came before Lost.
Yep.
Because before Alias, what was it, Felicity? I think.
I don't know. I never watched Felicity really. I watched a little bit. But you know, this is the Bad Robot team. This is Alex Kurtzman. This is Robert Orkai. All the people who did Lost did this show. So yeah, I mean, and so obviously we know Alex Kurtzman now runs all of Star Trek. So he did not get fired.
He did not get fired 5 times.
He's going to be there until 2026 and got a big deal. So 5-year deal. But yeah, so I'm enjoying watching Alias. I binged, like seriously binged in about a week, the first season.
The first season is really good.
It is.
And Michael Vaughn is very hot.
Yes. Michael Vaughn is crush worthy. Absolutely. So I watched that within a week or so, and then the second season, you know, I was a little it's still good, still enjoying it. It's just different, and I've been slowing down watching it and not as drawn to it in the second season, but I am 2/3 of the way through. I have just finished watching this week. At some point I watched probably when I was doing laundry after Las Vegas. I watched it. I watched the episode where I think it was the Super Bowl episode that year. And the ending is that phase 2 has begun. So Sloan is a freaking mastermind of evil. And poor Francie is dead. Spoiler.
Spoilers.
And replaced by a duplicate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was and we're moving towards the end of the season, where season 3 she wakes up 2 years later.
I did not.
So we're moving towards that, but so I've slowed down a little bit, but that's primarily what I've been watching. We did just watch the first 2 episodes of The Chair with Sandra Oh on Netflix.
Yes, great and short and sweet.
Yeah, and we've also watched Suicide Squad.
Yes, we both did. Well,
yep.
You watched it.
I watched it the weekend it came out
with Vegas, right?
Yeah,
I watched it when we were coming back from Vegas.
Yeah,
on the plane.
So that's mainly what I've been doing off topic. I mean, I've been doing some reading. I'm reading the Arc of the Sky.
I don't know what that is.
Book series, so by Neil Shusterman. So I'm in the middle of book 2, Thunderhead, and I'm really loving that. And that's pretty much it. A few other audiobooks here and there, but that is pretty much what I've been watching. What about you? What off-topic stuff have you been doing?
Well, yeah, so Suicide Squad. I finished The Chair. I watched The Chair in one sitting, of course, which was really good. I mean, we can talk about it after you're done. I feel like the characters are all a mess, but it's still good.
Yeah. It's clear that life for almost all of these characters is some form of disaster. So
I know. I was like, ugh. but I still liked it. I watched this anime called Darwin's Game on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Which is very, I know you're not really into anime, but it's very, very, very much like Alice in Borderland. It reminded me of Alice in Borderland,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
like instantly.
Which were hopefully there'll be a second season of that.
I think they're already renewed for season 2. But very similar in many respects, and I enjoyed it. I watched it in one sitting.
What's it called again?
Darwin's Game.
Darwin's Game. Okay.
Yeah, but it is an anime. It's a cartoon. I don't know if you're into cartoons or not, but like sometimes.
No, yeah, I definitely enjoy it.
Oh, you're into like Last Airbender. Oh, I watched Masters of the Universe.
I started watching that.
Yeah.
I started watching that.
It was good actually. I really liked it. I was never really super into the original He-Man series, but I really liked the Netflix.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of episodes of that. Actually, now that you remind me, I've gone back and I didn't realize that Transformers had released the second and third chapters of what they're doing. And
yeah, no, I've heard about. I'm not really watching Transformers, but I have heard.
So I started watching the second series, which I guess came out almost a year ago or 9 months ago, and then they just came out like a couple months ago with the third series.
I see.
But somehow I missed that, so I'm sort of watching that on and off. But it's hard with new Star Trek and getting ready for more Star Trek. So, but yeah, what else? So you watched Darwin's Game. What else?
Yeah, He-Man. The Chair. Wait. Oh, I'm watching Ted Lasso.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Ted Lasso. I really like it. It's also like another 30-minute show. I'm not usually into comedies, so I would say. I mean, like I guess the Chair is kind of like a dark comedy. Ted Lasso is more of like a straight up comedy, kind of. Well, it's not like a sitcom. It's like I guess it's also kind of falls in that genre of a dark comedy. But I really like it. Jason Sudeikis is great.
See, I'm not the biggest Jason Sudeikis fan.
Huh.
I didn't really like him on The Office. Found him super, super annoying, and I just didn't like him after that. Kind of like I don't really love Who Came to the 55-Year Mission? Rainn Wilson. I'm not a huge Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Rainn Wilson.
He did a great job as Harry Mudd. I will give him that. He did a great job as Harry Mudd, but again, just like I'm not a huge Andy Dick fan, so I really don't like Sparky or whatever his name was, the Delta.
Yeah, and Message in a Bottle.
Oh yeah, I didn't enjoy him, but he also. Oh no, it's Jack McBair played. Sorry, yes, I don't like Andy Dick, who played EMH version 2.
Okay, you have all these people you don't like. I don't even know anymore. Whatever, it's fine. Is there anything else? I'm looking forward to the morning show season 2 that's coming out soon, September. I'm looking forward to Foundation. That's another Apple TV series that I think
I might have to renew my Apple TV. I let it lapse.
I know there's a lot of Apple TV stuff. I've been watching American Horror Stories, the anthology series, the anthology spinoff, but I am going to be watching the season 10 of American Horror Story, which starts today. And is that it? I mean, we haven't done Off Topic in a while, so there's a lot of catching up to do. And I've also been playing Pokemon Unite, which is a new Pokemon game that is free on the Switch.
Okay.
I will not get into it because you're not a gamer, but
well, you talk about it for our listeners who are gamers.
I mean, it's just like I don't even know. It's kind of like a battle royale game. It's like you have two teams of 5, and you're just trying to. It's kind of like capture the flag style gaming, and no, it's fun. It's good, and it's free. It's I don't know. I'm not getting into it. There's too much detail, but it's fine. It's fine, and it's another way to waste time. So there we are. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Other than Star Trek, the honestly the options are limitless at this point in terms of content. But we all find our little niches of content. In fact, I'm opening Netflix now to see what I'm gonna watch after we finish recording. But we all have our little niches of content to watch nowadays. So
yeah, I think it's
Oh, I
it's
also
definitely
watched the Witcher. I'm looking at my Netflix. I also watched the Witcher anime that came out Monday.
Is it a movie or is it a?
It's a movie. It's only like an hour 20 minutes. It is perfectly serviceable. I enjoyed it.
Dennis is watching it right now or a little while ago. So
yeah.
Um,
Oh, I started watching Manifest because Netflix kept pushing it on me. I started watching it and
watch more.
What was that?
They want you to watch more.
Yeah, well, I watched like the first season, and I was like, you know what, I'm good. So I think that is mostly it, maybe, but there might be other stuff. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna get harder as work gets as life gets busier and figuring out what to.
Yeah,
but I was pleasantly surprised about the 30-minute episode time of The Chair, and
it's quick.
And I actually was like, "What? How long was this episode?"
Like, what? That's it?
So I was pleasantly surprised by that, and that's what I'm sort of enjoying those non-Star Trek things that are short like that I can get, watch in an episode at a time. I mean, Alias.
Yeah, sometimes like a 15-minute episode or something feels a little daunting.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's also why I've slowed down a little bit on Alias, because each episode's 40 minutes. Even though I'm thankful for Amazon allowing me to skip the ad, skip the recap, and also skip the opening credits. So I am thankful for that. But even so, that's still 40 minutes after all of that. So it's a lot to digest. But these 20 to 30-minute episodes are a nice change.
Yeah.
And if they're really well watched, if they're really well written and done, then yeah, of course you're gonna let the next episode play and watch it, so but I like the option of not having to. So
yes, I agree. All right. Well, I think that does it for this episode. Mike, do you want to talk a little bit about our sponsor?
Absolutely. Fansets is our exclusive sponsor of Trek Geeks Podcast Network and Deep Space Pride, and they've got a bunch of great pins coming out. They just released the #1 and Jerry Ryan Women of Trek pins, which are amazing and which are currently behind me in my pin board. I picked them up at the 55-year mission, and we get to meet Lou and John and the team from Fansets, and they're really awesome people. So definitely go check them out. I don't actually know what's coming out next week for September 1st, but I think one of the ones Michael Burnham as in her captain's uniform from the end of season 3.
Oh, okay.
Guinan is coming out. Admiral Kirk from Star Trek 2/3/4. Jillian is coming out, or no? I can't remember. From Star
Jillian
Trek,
Taylor
from
Star Trek 4.
Yes.
Voyage Home.
Voyage Home. Yes. A lot of people got to see that in the movie theaters, which is cool.
Oh yeah, no, I heard about that. Was it like remaster or something? What was it? Or was it just a?
It's the 35th anniversary, right? I don't know. Oh, it was remastered in 4K. But anyway,
it is Jillian Taylor. Yeah, bitch.
All right, nice job. Anyway, go to fansets.com. They have over 300 Star Trek pins, including a Delta collection that is amazing. And you can get the Delta collection in either pins or magnets. I got a couple of magnets while I was at. I got the Discovery Magnet com badge / personal transporter / tricorder / everything you want.
Is that in your pin box?
No, it's somewhere else. I did not put the magnets in the pin box.
Okay.
My pin box is full, so I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's like very cramped.
Well, it's yes. I may have to make a second one, which was a huge project.
I remember.
When I did it the first time.
I was present.
You're present through Zoom.
Yes, that's correct.
You weren't here because that was during the pandemic.
That is correct.
But anyway, so go check out Fansets. We love them. They make great products. There are over 300 pins to check out. Throw a bunch in your cart. If you put over $30 in your pins in your cart, it'll be free shipping in the US. And if you use the code DS Pride, all one word, all caps.
Yeah, it's all caps.
You will get 10% off your order. So go support a great small business, a great team. They have amazing customer support and they're just awesome people.
Mm-hmm.
So please go check them out. And we thank Fansets for supporting Deep Space Pride and the Trek Geeks Podcast Network.
Thanks, Fansets. Cool. All right, there we have it. Well, Mike, another episode in the can, episode 46. We are marching our way towards our 1 year anniversary. So I guess that'll be episode 48, I guess.
Yeah, somewhere around
So, well, we'll have to think of something.
Yeah, next week we'll have an announcement about our plans for our anniversary episode. And also, do you want to tell people how they can find us?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes, you can reach us through the socials on Twitter and Instagram at Deep Space Pride, or you can email us at deepspacepride@gmail.com, and we will watch out for all your messages from our 3 listeners. So
there we go.
There we are. Cool. All right. Well, Mike, I hope you have a great week. I hope you enjoyed tomorrow's episode of Lower Decks, and we'll talk soon.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great week, and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Deep Space Pride is a production of Coconut Media Works. Executive producers Bill Smith and Dan Davidson. For more great Star Trek discussion, discover the other shows of the Trek Geeks Podcast Network at trekgeeks.com or find us in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcast app.